So now that we're single, and we're living life good now, right? We got no one bothering us. We got no one nagging at us all day long, telling us to do this, do this. Why aren't you home? Why aren't you home yet? Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? Right? We feel good about ourselves, right? So now if you're going to make the next step, if you're going to start dating, because sometimes, we do like to be with women, right? Do we want to just have sex with them, or do we want to have another 3-month-old honeymoon and then another 2-year-old fucking prison term? What do we want? Or a 10-year prison term? What is it that we really want? Well, most of us don't even want that anymore. We're not even trying to date you women, okay? We're not. You know why? Because whenever we go on a date, it's like, hey, I could call a coffee. Let's go have a coffee. But you don't call that dates, right? You think we have to wine and dine you and spend, who knows, right? We got to buy you the best fucking dinner. We got to go to the best place. That's the date, right? Right? We got to bring you to the best places. We got to get you the best meal. And if you drink, then you're drinking, right? And then where does that get us? Nowhere. That's where it gets us. So we end up spending money. Oh, we're going to go on another one. And yeah, it's good if she didn't sleep with you the first fucking night, right? That's rare. So then you're going to go on a second date. Boom, you're going to take her out again. Oh, you already took her out to dinner, so this time it's another dinner, right? What if you just want to go for a walk this time or something, or a coffee? Oh, he's cheap. Now she's really sizing you up that you can't afford her now, right? And maybe we can't, right? Maybe we don't have all the money like some guys do. These rich guys and some of these rich guys, they ain't even going out on dinner dates, man. They're keeping to themselves. They don't even have time for a wife, right? They're so busy, right? They might have time for a mistress, right? Well, the wife's at home. Get it? Or they're paying women to leave, right? Which is cheaper probably in the long run to do that if you're just going to do that instead of whining and dining. Some queen. Got to treat her like a queen. If you don't treat her like a queen, that's the worst date of her life. Now, that's it. This is the worst guy I ever went out with. Because you didn't spend top dollars, right? Like I said, if you're going to start dating women, if you want to date real women, right? You better take 5, 10, 20 grand aside, man. And just put it there in a little piggy bank, okay? Right? So you can take out some of these pigs. I don't know. Anyway, you're going to end up spending a lot of money on these women, right? For what? Yeah, I'm going to have like 3 months, 6 months of, right on. After that, it slows down. Then it stops. You're not getting intimate anymore, man. That's what happens. Most of these couples are not intimate anymore. You think they're doing good? They're not. I've been through that. We've all been through that, most of us, right? If you haven't been through it, you're just newlyweds, right? I have commenters coming on here. Oh, I've been with a woman for 14 years and it feels great and I feel completed. That's right. Did you feel incomplete when you were single? Like, really? I feel complete being single, and so do most men that are single. They actually feel complete. And women do feel complete as well. But they always long for the man, always, right? They always will, right? We do sometimes. We long for the women. We want them, right? But we actually want them to leave, mostly, right? Don't go away mad. Just go away, okay? When we get home, we want quietness. We don't want to hear the vacuum running when we get home. We don't want to hear heels stomping all over the floor, right? We don't want to hear dishes banging in the sink, right? It's like, what did you do all day? You slept all day? It must be nice, right? At least when I get home, you know, you can be at home with your panties on all day, basically. That's the best. That would be the idealist, wouldn't it? A woman that sits at the home with her panties on, right? She knows that she can say no, but she won't, right? She just does it, right? You understand what I'm talking about? No questions. Whenever we need it, it's just we get home, it's like, you know what I'm talking about. That all stops eventually. Then you're just taking care of some lady, right? It's not even a partnership, basically, because they try to run the home. Or they're not giving you nothing no more. You know? Maybe they cooked all your meals, right? Because that's what a guy really wants, right? He wants a woman that can cook his meals, you know, keep the place somewhat clean or whatever, right? Keep the place nice, peaceful. When he gets home from work, he just wants peace and quiet. You know, he might want to crack a beer and go chill out. Might want to watch TV. He might want to play fucking video games for all we know, man. But he just wants some peace and quiet. He doesn't want anybody bothering him. He doesn't want anybody chirping at him. Right? Because we get tired of that after a while. Yeah, guys can take it. What? You want to be that guy that comes home and has to sit on the couch and just... he's watching what? Fucking Oprah or something? Like, really? Is that what we want to do? No. That's what these women want you to do. They want you to be submissive to them. When you come home to your own house or their own house, whichever it is, it could be a partnership. When you come home to yours houses, you still want to be able to have freedom in your own house. You don't want to be a prisoner in your own house. And that's what men become. Prisoners in their own house. And men will even hold women prisoners, basically, in their own houses too, right? Oh, you can't leave at all, women? No. Where are you going? No. You know, that's not a good thing either, is controlling a woman like that. You know? Maybe that's why women want to control men these days, because these modern women, they want to make you submissive to them. And anyone else, right? Anyone else. Oh, be submissive. Don't be aggressive. Oh my gosh. And you can't say nothing to them, right? If you feel like there's something going wrong or they're doing something wrong that you don't like, you can't say it anymore. Oh, you can't say it. That's it. You say something to them, oh, they're divorcing you, man. That's it. You're getting divorced. So all you guys are living happy wives, happy lives. Yeah. You can't say anything to them, right? Because they're happy, right? You're keeping them happy because you're not saying anything to them, right? You're not saying anything that they could change. You know, they start eating too much, right? You can't say anything, right? Months and months go by, right? Years go by. They're not even the same woman anymore that you fell for. They're not the same anymore. Their realness has come out. They're usually fake right away when they start seeing you. They size you up. When you start going on the dates with them right away, they start, what can he do for us? What can he do for me? Let's say she's single. What can you do for her right now? Well, if you don't buy her the best kind of fucking dinner right away, she might not even go with you anymore, right? Because she'll go on with someone else that's going to do that, right? That's going to spend their money on her, right? If you don't do that, guess what? Your chances are you're not getting her anymore. You're not going out on the second date. Or if you don't do it again on the second date, you're not getting a third date, right? So you're best off going out for coffee right away. Just coffee. Not for a date. You're gonna go meet a girl. Okay, let's go for coffee or something, right? Let's go for coffee and then go for a walk, maybe. See what kind of person they are. If that's not good enough for them, if they can't just go for a coffee with you or a tea or whatever they drink, keep them away from those ice caps too. Okay, those ice caps are half cream and coffee. It's just a mix of garbage. I've seen women, they get like, whew. I've heard stories, they start going to the drive-thru, buddy. Pretty soon they can't even get out of their car. Huh. If they can't go on a coffee with you right away, they got some problems. If they have to go on a date, or if they have to drink, right? Or if they just gone on all these dates and drinking like all week. Some girls go on like 3 dates a week. That's how they eat. It's a game. Come on. You gotta realize this, people. You know, you start going on dates with them, you know for a fact you're spending money. And that's what they're doing. They're getting guys spending money on them. And that's all they do. They might not even give out. They might not even give it out. Right? They don't even have to, most of these girls. If they're pretty, they can just go on dates and guys are gonna, fall at their feet. Oh my gosh, this one's different. She didn't have sex with me the first day. Oh, guess what? I'm going to take her on another dinner date. Where can I go this week? Can I call for some reservations, please, for 2 in the corner, nice and quiet? I want the finest champagne. And put some flowers there for me, too. Come on. You know you can't do that. Unless you got all the money to waste, then there you go. If that's what makes you feel good, do it, right? You know, take these women out. You know, spend your money on them. It's okay, right? They want you to, so do what they want. So be submissive. I would say go on a coffee right away. That'd be the best way. Coffee. Let's go meet for coffee. Go meet for coffee. You can go sit together and have fun, talk, right? You know right away if you click, right? As soon as you meet a girl, it's kind of like, well, how you doing, you know? If she's smiling at you, right? She's sizing you up and it's like, oh, you're not what she wants, man. Right away. So you may as well just be like this. Oh, we came to the wrong place. I gotta go. See you later, honey. Right? You can always tell if you click right away. I heard stories, man. My buddy used to go on dates all the time with Facebook, dating, all kinds of shit. That's where he meets so many women, man. A buddy of mine, man. And he tells me all the time, man. He goes out, man, and they're not even the same girl that he's that they're advertising. They're like fake profiles, right? So what the frig? It wasn't even her. It was like it was a picture like 10 years ago. He's telling me. And I'm like, yeah, holy, right? He's like, man, she's like, she must not have treated herself too good over the years, right? And some women can't help themselves. It's just the nature. You know, women age older than men, faster. So he tell me they're all like fake, basically, lots of them, right? And I'm spending money on them, he tells me, man. Yeah, it's so expensive nowadays to go on a date. It's crazy. He says, just one plate of dinner, man, is like $50 basically, right? Like, come on. So you're buying 2. Then if she drinks, it's like $10 a drink, dude. So you know you're spending like $150 to $250 just to go on a date. And if you're really trying to get some, you could even spend more. Who knows, right? So you may as well just pay for a woman to leave, right? You understand what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, guys. If you really want to go there, right? But we don't really want to go there, most of us, right? Most of us never been there. We don't want to do it. But we can't judge people that do, right? Who are we to judge anybody anyway? All we can do is judge ourselves and be like what we don't want or what we do want and what we think we deserve. Yeah, there's a nice woman out there somewhere, maybe for you. She's nice for a bit, but she's going to change. All these guys, they're saying, oh, I'm such a good relationship. It's all good until it's not. And then what do? You can't really escape, you guys. It's so hard. That's the hardest thing, is to escape these home prisons, right? Right? Where you got the warden walking around on her heels telling you what to do, when you can't do it, and what you can do, right? And when you're getting it. Then you're pretty soon what? How you getting some? Oh, next week, not tonight, not next week. Time goes on and on and on, and then you ain't getting it no more. That's the way it goes. They only give it when they have to, right? Like I say, if you're with a woman, sometimes you ain't getting it, just pretend you're cheating. What's the difference? Right? What's gonna happen? She's already on her way out anyway. You guys are already gonna split out if you guys aren't having intimate relationships. The relationship's over. If you don't trust her, go cheat. Go pretend you're cheating. She'll give it to you then for a bit again. Until she doesn't. It's always the same circle. They're like up and down, like that thing on the string. Right? They're up and down all the time through your relationships. They are never, ever the same. They will never change back to the way they were at the beginning, because that was all fake and it was work for them. Yeah, you might be what they like and want and need, but deep down they're just taking what they got from you. What can you do for them? That's it. That's all they care about. It's like I say, when you're laying on a bed, it's like they're laying next to you, sizing you up. Can he fit in me? Can I eat him? You know what I'm talking about? Like a constrictor. So yeah, dating in this world is very difficult. You're better off just to go for a coffee. Don't start going on dinner dates with people. It's a waste of money. That's their game. They want the dinner, free dinners, okay? You think women size you up? You think they're not freaking paycheck to paycheck? Some of these women, most of them are. Come on. You know? Yeah, they got a little bit of money and all that and whatever, but what? So what? And they're looking at you like you're something, right? Like, what do you have? What do you have? Oh, he's got the big house. I want him. You think they love you? They want your house. They want to live in your big fucking house on the hill. That's what they want, okay? Yeah, they're going to give it to you at first really good. Then after a while, they're running your big house, man. You know, a lot of people have had their houses taken from them, from women. They're not even allowed to go back to their house anymore. Wouldn't that be crazy? Can you imagine that? Like working hard all your life, right? Thinking everything's great. Now all of a sudden, you're going up to your house, the locks are changed. It's like, what the fuck? You paid for the house. Now you don't get the house, right? It's been transferred. I would say you guys with stuff, sign a prenuptial agreement as well, because then they can't really take anything from you. And if they don't want to be with you after you're trying to get them to sign that, then you already know what their intentions are, right? If they feel like they're going to stay with you for life, they'll be like, oh, no problem. I don't need this. Okay, I'll sign it. What the fuck? There you go. Right? If they don't want to sign that shit, you know they got alternative motives, right? They're trying to get something out of you. They're trying to take what you have eventually, right? Or if it doesn't work out with you, well, at least I still get the house and half his money. You know what I'm talking about? Sign the prenuptial agreements. Don't be scared. Like what? You're afraid to lose them? Oh, if I ask her that, she's gonna leave. Good riddance. Right? You got rid of them first and fast. You didn't have to go through the bullshit. Now find another one. You younger guys too, it's easier for you guys. The women they haven't even gone through bullshit, man. They're not even damaged when you young guys in your 30s, younger 20s. You know, these younger girls aren't even as damaged anymore, man. You know, when they're younger, right? That's when you guys got to get them. Get your shit together. You know, when you're like young, up until you're 28, 29, get your shit together all through your 20s, and then take your pick, right? of the younger girls that are good and not damaged yet. Right? Why do you want girls your own age? Why do you want women older than you? When you're older and you got your shit together, then you get the women that are younger. Okay? Boom. You want babies? You can have kids then. Get your nest together, and then you get it. Okay? And it's not guaranteed either. They can leave you too and take what you got. Like, what do you think? It's like, you think it's all like fucking 100% guaranteed? No, it's not. 70-80% of the marriages are lost by the women. They sign them, man. That's it. You know, they get rid of you. At least you get the nice young ones right away, and you can have healthy children if that's what you want. Right? You have chances of keeping your shit together. Now you guys in your 40s, what do you want? What, the 20-year-olds? They're too young, man. Come on. In your 30s, 35s, 40s, the women in their 20s are basically too young, right? It's kind of done. Like, it's done for us in a certain sense after a certain age. Unless we're just going around hooking up, you know, women after women, right? Is that what we want to do? Some of you guys want to do that. I've done that before. It's okay, but then it doesn't really doesn't really fill yourself properly in the heart, right? You always feel like it's like, oh. You always feel dirty in a sense after. Maybe you guys don't, whatever. Maybe you guys are something into the drugs and you're just going out with these drug girls and drinking all the time. But that's the way it goes. That's never going to go anywhere in life, right? That's going to stop eventually. Guys in their 50s, and what do they want? Do they want women that are divorced and stuff? Now you guys are even more established in your 50s and 60s, right? If you played your cards right, you know? You want these women in their 30s and 40s? Now they all want to have kids. You want to have kids in your 50s? Like, come on. I see these guys that have kids now in their 50s. It's like, what are you trying to do, man? Like, come on, man. Fuck. It's pointless. Yeah, you have them now and you feel good. Okay, good for you. Congratulations. I hope it all works out for you. Right? But you guys that don't have it, take another look at it all. Be like, is that what I really want? Do I want to do that all over again? Was it good the last time I did it? Chances are it wasn't. Maybe you guys find that needle in a haystack. Maybe you will. Maybe you did. Maybe you won't. Maybe you think you did. This one's different. I love this one. She would never do that to me. She never lies to me. They all tell you the truth, don't they? In the end, they all tell you the fucking truth. Peace, everybody. They all tell you never did anything. They never needed you. They could have replaced you in a heartbeat. They could have another one of you any fucking time. That's what they think. Meanwhile, they can't even find the real ones out there themselves out there now, because most of us men, we already see their negative right away, and we already know what they're gonna do. We already see the signs, right? We choose now not to ignore the signs, right? If we're there too long with them, we can fall in easily. That's why we don't want to fall in, okay? If you do fall in or on top of them, you have to fucking get rid of them right away, basically. And get another one. You can't stay with the same one for weeks and months, man. You know why? Because you're going to fall for her, and then guess what? You're going to fall in the same prison trap, and that's the way it goes. If you're going to meet women, just meet them for hookups, basically. You don't want to date because you're just spending money on nothing. And they're just sizing you up for sure, you know that. And what, are you going to be Mr. Perfect? I'm going to be perfect. Fuck that shit. It's all fake on both sides. The single life is better. You're responsible for your own self. Right? You got nobody nagging you. You got nobody bothering you. You don't have to be better for anybody. You all just have to be the best version of yourself, and that's the way we work. Peace, everybody. Thank you. Gotta be strong. And hit the fucking gyms, because that's the fucking best thing for a fucking man to do. You don't gotta go heavy all the time or nothing. Just go there and fucking Lift some weights or something, man. Get on the fucking treadmill. It feels fucking really good, man. Alright? Peace.